Hopping over to this story from Metallica. Now, this is definitely interesting to me, this story, because we've been hearing so much in the recent times about Spotify being under fire. Of course, Spotify has had one of its biggest years of criticism in 2023, with artists simply being upset that they're not paying enough. You know, the amount of money that Spotify pays their artists is nowhere close to on par with the amount of money that they take home. And it seems like artists are finally trying to take these matters into their own hands. Now, this story here from NME reads that Metallica is among the investors in $13.7 million of funding for new artist-to-fan platform Medallion. Now, let's read into this a little bit here. So, Metallica's put in a ton of money in here. As they've said, they've raised over $13 million. And this project is called Medallion. It says it is co-led by Dragonfly and Lightspeed Faction, was secured with the support of Metallica's Black Squirrel partners, alongside fellow musicians like Guy Lawrence of Disclosure, Jungle, Tyga, and more. Medallion, which launched in 2022, enables artists to cultivate a community-focused digital environment that allows for better fan engagement. So basically, this is an artist-to-fan platform which basically cuts out the middleman in terms of people trying to take a cut. I guess I'm going to watch this video because the only thing I don't understand is that if you're not making any money, what is the sort of drive to start a platform? You know, most of the time, you're going to have to give some money to the middleman because they're the guys creating a platform. You know, I could say the same complaint about YouTube. I could sit here and say, well, YouTube takes a huge chunk of my money and I don't want to pay YouTube anymore. So I'm going to make my own video viewing site and then take all the money home. But you got to ask yourself, who's going to watch the videos on the new platform? And what is the benefit to somebody from making a new platform if they're not going to make any extra money? But just reading through this a little bit here, this is sort of some of the background on this platform. So you're going to be able to post community posts. You're going to be able to give access to tickets, music, and merchandise all through this platform. Pre-sales for fan clubs. So this looks pretty interesting in terms of a platform here. Artists will be able to have comments on their things, digital tour posters. So this is pretty cool. Again, guys, this is my first time actually hearing about this platform. I think the beta launch was launched in 2022. But I'm going to keep my eyes open about this because it seems like at the end of the day, there is a hunger for some sort of new platform other than Spotify. And my answer to this has always been, look, if you guys are sick of Spotify, make something better. Simple and plain. If you can't make something better, you're never going to replace it, because if it ain't broke for the consumer, nobody's looking to fix it. But I'm also not surprised to see that Metallica is involved in this, man, because Metallica, at the end of the day, has always been at the forefront of this. We can go back to the Napster days. You know, you guys remember the Napster days. If you don't, I'll go pull up the clip right now. But when you think about it, it's almost like Spotify is the new Napster now. Not in the sense that they're stealing music, but people feel like they're stealing because they're not getting enough money off of them. I will say, by the way, that I'm completely in favor of Spotify paying more to their artists. The only disconnect that I don't understand is, how do artists expect to get more if they're not putting the work in to create a better system? And this was sort of where streaming was born out of in the first place. You know, streaming was born out of this whole Napster craze and the CD craze as a better system. And now there's problems with streaming, which means we have to find something better yet. Here's Metallica. This is a anti-Napster, I think an infomercial against Napster. And a quick disclaimer, because there may be people who don't even know what Napster is at this point. This was, of course, the illegal music streaming website where you could download illegal files of music. that Marlon
What
Wayans?
the hell do you think you're doing, man?
Holy crap! Do you know who you are? You're freaking Lars Ulrich from Metallica. I love everything you do. Well, except for that bad show you hosted.
You know what? Maybe I wouldn't have to whore myself out if you kids didn't steal my music.
Whoa. We're not stealing, okay? We're just sharing with each other, you know?
So it's like if I take this soda can right here, take a sip out of it.
Oh my God! I'm sharing my soda with Lars Ulrich.
And you know what? I'm just sharing 10 years of groupies with you, frat boy. I'm starting to like this whole sharing thing. Hey, boys!
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Bobby, some crazy roadies just stole my car.
Not the Pinto!
Napster. Sharing's only fun when it's not your stuff.
Wow, that was fucking stupid. No wonder people hate Metallica. That was the dumbest shit I ever saw. First of all, they're comparing illegally downloading files to coming into your house and banging your wife and stealing your car. I don't think that's a good comparison, Lars. Especially due to the fact that somebody could steal all of your music, you know, from the 90s on Napster, and it wouldn't really affect anything that you have. You know, I'm still of the viewpoint that artists should get paid. I don't want to sound like I'm against paying artists. But damn, that was definitely a tough watch from Lars, dude. Especially when Metallica is the richest band of all time. They've got to be one of the highest profiting bands in music history. So I guess we'll see where this new platform goes, man. At the end of the day, Metallica still looking for ways to get their money, but I think it's actually kind of cool because they're helping other people get theirs.